Oh my fucking God. Let's do it.
We're here.
We're doing it. I feel like it's going to be hard for me to not look at the monitor.
Well, turn toward me. Turn toward me. Like, honestly, the goal is to ignore the cameras. You're not here. We're here.
Are we?
Barely.
Are any of us here?
Are any of us here? That's actually today's topic. No. It's
metaphysical transformation.
Yes. The metaphysical transition of...
Trans?
Race? Okay. Do we need a quick line about who we are?
No.
Like, look at me. You know who I am.
Oh. I'm Michael, he, him, or he, they.
I'm Liam, D, all of the above. So we are here on the first episode of
Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait, hold on. Start from
3, 2, 1. Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Period.
Much better.
We've done a lot. We've moved across the country.
Yes.
We've had health scares.
Professional design connoisseurs.
Connoisseurs.
Croissant.
Like, we have layers.
Like a croissant.
Like an onion. Shrek.
I know what you're saying.
Period.
That's Shrek.
And
okay, also, hold on, pause, tangent. If you like Shrek, you are going to like us.
And I always
if you
say
like
that.
the Food Network growing up, you're going to like us.
The Barefoot
if you
Contessa.
felt safe with the Barefoot Contessa or Ina Garden, maybe not Rachel
Or the
Ray.
Muppets.
Maybe not Rachel Ray.
Or
I
the
don't know
Muppets.
that we claim her.
We don't claim her.
We don't claim
I
her.
don't think
Becky
we
with the
claim
good
her.
hair? No.
Is she Becky with the good hair? Has that ever been confirmed?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever followed it closely enough to know, but I don't want to speak on it.
I'm Becky.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. We're design connoisseurs, and we're exploring our creativity. This is a space to laugh, to have fun, to let loose, get a little bit more comfortable on camera, process some trauma.
And this is a great place for us to hopefully make you feel
Horny?
horny. We have 2 Sphinx cats, and if you don't like that, get out.
Honestly.
Anyways, no notes?
Yeah, let's start with our no notes.
What is no notes?
No
This is a
notes.
section where we are going to gush and divulge and dive deep into whatever we like in that particular day, that particular hour, that we feel like is a 10 out of 10 no notes. Liam, please take it away.
My no notes this week is K-pop Demon Hunters. And did I watch it 6 times? Yes. And I'll probably watch it again many, many more times. I honestly love it from very many different aspects, from the culture, Korean heritage. The music is so good. The narrative is amazing. The artistry of the
queer
entire
undertone?
movie, especially like that. I honestly cried probably 4 out of 6 times.
Okay, let's pause. Let's put a pin in that and let's speak on that a little bit, because like I do not cry. I don't feel emotion like that normally, and like that definitely like tickled me a little bit. Like I definitely felt like my throat got a little tight, you know what I mean, when I watched it, because they were like, why don't you see me? Why won't you look at me and love me for all of me? And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, there were a lot of different undertones of different experiences, and that's what I felt like they did so well, was they handled really complex emotions and situations in little bite-sized nuggets and made it all seem super cohesive.
Yeah.
And
it was so unassuming too.
Yeah, I literally went into it not knowing anything about it when I first watched it the very first time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is going to be such a cute little movie. I'm excited. And I've always loved animation, like, and I always will. It's just a format that I've always really loved. And so I went into it not expecting anything. Those movies always have something that make me tear up a little bit. But this one actually like made me ugly cry a little bit. Just because I was not expecting it to hit so hard.
Completely.
With... it doesn't just relate to the queer experience, but I think that especially when you come from that experience, that
it's about otherness. It's
about
not just about the
otherness,
queer experience.
and then it comes into self-acceptance, and it was just really beautiful. So that's my no notes.
And honestly, just to give a little shout out, we found out about that through Benji and Chris. Watching Benji and Chris.
I'd heard about it
Had you?
a little bit before then.
That's the first time I heard about it. So I'm super glad we ended up watching it. And I had left for a work trip, you all. And then Liam posted on their story that they had watched it 5 times. I was gone for 4 days. I'll let you do the math on that.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I came home and watched it with you.
Exactly. And I said, I will watch it again. Proudly. Yes.
What are my no notes for the week? My no notes is Raising Cane sauce. Raising Cane's period. Come here, Nubby.
We have a guest on the pod.
We have a guest on the pod. You're gonna get scooped because you're being a lot. So my no notes for the week is Cane's sauce. I haven't had Cane's since we lived in Kentucky. And when I went on a work trip, I realized that there was a Raising Cane's down the street. And so I walked, not knowing that it was the Raising Cane's in Times Square, all the way to Times Square. It was so busy. I'm not joking. There must have been like 200 people.
Just for Cane's?
Just for Cane's. Like line out the door.
Wow.
I could not see the floor. That's how busy it was. And so I was like, I'm not going to do this. I walked back. I Uber Eats'd. And I got an extra cane sauce because I was feeling big back, like big.
Were you one of those eating video people that has like that big tub of it, like the cup?
No.
Yeah, that kind of grosses me out
It's
a little
bit too much. But honestly, the idea of it, the idea of that is a yes. The actuality of that is a no. But I did, coming back to my statement, cane sauce, no notes. It is just as delicious, just as zesty, just as perfectly heavy, but not too heavy. The chicken was crispy. They put a little hole in the container so it didn't like steam up. And so it was actually crispy when I got it. And it must have been like, I'm not joking. I think it was 12:30 at night when I got in and then got into my hotel and ordered that. And something about a late night, nasty, dirty Cane's just really did it for me. So that's my no notes.
I love that.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Nubby, what are your no notes? This blanket? Sure.
Today, the theme is anything worth it is scary.
Anything worth it
Anything worth it is scary.
True.
And I will stand on that.
Period.
I'll stand on that.
No, talk about it. Speak on it.
Well, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind.
I always say that.
The first thing that comes to mind is honestly doing this podcast. I think that like
Totally.
we've been doing social media for a really long time, and doing something like this format where we're almost just talking to each other, not really regarding the camera, is definitely a new feeling for me, because I really early on had a problem with like, how am I being perceived?
I'm glad you acknowledge it.
Thank you. On camera.
Just the problem part.
Yeah. I'm the problem. That's what I think is really good about this podcast, and pushing ourselves creatively and just trying something new. And when I say new, I mean we literally concepted this last night.
Yeah, we had a sudden urge. So we both have ADHD, and so when Liam gets going and they suck me into the vortex of thought, I will just like enable them. And so it's like a really bad pendulum. But we concepted like, what would we talk about? What would it be called? All the way to like the logo and like the naming concept and the strategy behind that less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
And so we're here and we're doing it. And it might not be perfect, but like the biggest thing that I think you and I both have learned in the past like 6 months.
Few months, yeah.
Is like, you don't have to make something perfect to make it. It's actually so important for you to feel comfortable and okay with making something that's not 100% of what you have in your brain. Because 10 out of 10 times, when you just make something, you will automatically start learning how to make it better more quickly than if you were to just think about it and let it stew in your brain. Like the idea of just like letting it eject and like realizing it is applicable in work, in creative endeavors, in everything that you do. And that's been a huge unlock for me.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Well, this isn't a TED Talk. This is Oop.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say that's like doing this is definitely scary in some sort of way, but it's also like, it also feels natural in a lot of ways, because it's really just us talking to each other, but with cameras on.
Yeah, for an indefinite amount of people to be watching.
Yeah. And that's a little scary, but I think it'll be worth it. And
is it scary, or is the idea of you being perceived scary?
Well, that's kind
Were
of
you
what I was
silent?
saying. Or
silence.
I always say that. I think that it's so good for us to do this.
Agreed.
I was so excited when we were riffing off of each other, concepting this, and to turn it around in less than 24 hours is a testament to our progress as creatives, and just doing something completely out of our comfort zone and doing something completely new.
And also, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
This is the moment. I'm sorry. I don't want to be told what to create.
Period.
Every day. I don't want to do it. I am smart. We are smart. That is a testament of just like a small example of like letting creative lead, letting creatives be strategic and like know how to market. Like, I think both of us, a huge part of like why we wanted to make this is because like we are fulfilled with our day jobs, but like the idea of like having full autonomy into like creating things and like not having the cap of like a brief or requirements or whatever is like so exciting. And so that's personally what I'm absolutely thrilled to explore with this is like, we can make this whatever we want to make it. And I know it will evolve and like we will evolve. And like, that's just kind of been the onus of the last like 9-10 years.
Yeah. And to give you all context, like we are professional designers that have about like almost a decade of experience each. And so to have something that's just ours at this point, shut up. At this point, I think is the next step.
Totally.
And I agree with you. Like, it's so freeing to have something that you can just do yourself, not have any outside influence of who's telling you what's good, because that's subjective. And I think that we know what's good.
Do you?
Do you know what's good?
That cane sauce. No notes.
Another thing that I wanted to talk about today was a little bit of lore, because yes, like we started.
Oh my gosh, sneak peek for free?
Well, we started the podcast, that's scary. But another thing I really wanted to talk about that was definitely worth it was moving across the country from the South to the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Like, we are just that kind of bitch.
No, you're so right for that. And honestly, thank you for bringing it up. It was such an important part in both of our lives to make that jump. And I know that so many people are afraid of leaving their hometown, their family, their safety net, like all of it. And I'm speaking purely from my perspective, and like I know you share the same. When you get outside of what you've known, the people that you've met, the people that you've grown up with, your growth is so exponential from that moment. And we even have looked back, even before we started this, to like see where we were even just like 3-4 years ago.
Well, we've been here for 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
Coming up on 6, I think.
Yeah.
So we've taken some time, and the amount of growth that I've seen, I agree, is exponential. Like, I don't think. I mean, I think that you can grow wherever, but I don't think that we would be where we're at now if we wouldn't have made the decision to make such a big move like that. And I'm also really proud of ourselves because we did that with no help.
No, fully. And you did so much of the legwork on that, like just finding like the place and like organizing it all, which also shout out to Pods. Pods is a real one. Pods is a real one. If you're looking for a cross-country move, Pods is the way. Yeah, I mean, like, I would do that over 10 times again because the peace that we feel now, the opportunities that we have now, the friends and the environment, like, that we have now, like, this space alone was worth it.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
And we have great friends all around.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that, like, that's necessarily a key piece of it, but the safety is a big aspect of it.
Totally.
Like, South, more specifically, red state, to be honest, to a blue state. That was enough to just like help a little bit of the mindset to push us forward a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I have never gotten stopped in a grocery store and asked who's the woman and who cooks in Seattle. That is a true story.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
I remember that to this day. Mm-hmm. Just going and getting...
That damn Kroger.
Yeah, that damn Kroger.
That damn Kroger.
What were we even getting? I think we were getting like bread.
We were getting like bread and like eggs.
Yeah.
Before I knew I was allergic to eggs.
Very typical grocery run. And yeah, no, now you're like, I can't eat eggs.
I'm white. Yeah, so yeah, it was not cute. I mean, it's not like without fault in Seattle, like
It never is. Like wherever
but
you go.
it's 95% better.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, absolutely
We love it here.
Yeah.
The weather, absolutely amazing.
Whether there's more dogs than children here.
Love that statistic. And I'm
Fantastic.
a cat person.
Totally. I'm just an animal person.
Do you want to talk about anything else within today's theme?
Like tattoos.
Are tattoos scary to you?
The idea of deciding on a tattoo was hard.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I
For a
feel
while.
like, because I'm under the impression of like, if I want a tattoo, because there are a lot of people that are like, oh, I'll just get whatever, and that is what it is. And that's great. I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
I want to know that I'm going to love it for forever.
Yeah, so maybe that's mine. Like, I've got 9. I mean, I don't even know how you would count this. Like, would you count this as 1?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I've got a sleeve.
Let's let the audience decide.
I've got a sleeve all the way up to here, wraps around all the way. Gorgeous, amazing.
Shout him out.
This is Taco from Slave to the Needle in Seattle. He is incredible. His @ is Taco Manique. I will link him on this. He did like these beautiful florals, but like even deciding on this was so difficult because like my whole thing with my body is I live with a really rare nerve condition. And so when I think about getting tattoos, I want it to represent like softness, but also strength, because like that's really how I think my perception of my body has evolved into, is like I don't have to be like pushing myself a ton to be strong. Like I think strength kind of looks different for everyone. And so how that manifests visually in my body, and like the theme for my tattoos is like florals, nature, like what I've learned from experiences that I had growing up on a farm. Yes, I grew up on a farm. Yes, I also have all of my teeth. Am I wearing shoes
You don't
right
have
now?
shoes on.
You will never know.
That's for the Patreon.
That's for the Patreon. So yeah, I have florals, and deciding on tattoos is something that is difficult for me because I'm so specific about like the style that I want, the size that I want. And so the struggle for me outside of just deciding on what I want, which for all of these, I think at minimum is like 4 or 5 years I've been sitting on it. It's finding a tattoo artist that I feel like can get the level of detail. So like Taco is like,
Well, you're also not giving yourself enough credit. Like, you helped design that tattoo. You
I did.
illustrated a lot of it.
I did, yes. I also studied art in middle and high school, and so all of this was designed by me. But when I brought it to Taco, Taco was like, oh, sweet baby child.
It was a collaboration for sure.
It was. It totally was. He was like, you're thinking 2D, you have to think 3D and how this is going to wrap, because like the layering that I had in this was just way too complex. But like, I'll flash a photo of like some like close-ups of this, but like I have never...
For the YouTube audience only, so sorry. Sweet listeners.
Think black and white florals all the way from a little bit past my wrist all the way up to my shoulder. It's got daisies, it's got peonies, it's got butterflies, it's got
Absolutely gorgeous.
birds. It's just like the most beautiful, detailed thing I've ever seen. I've got a lot of tattoos. Like even when like all that stuff happened with your medical stuff, like before, like when I got the snake
You
tattoo,
were literally still healing from a tattoo.
was still healing from a tattoo.
I was in the hospital.
Getting surgery.
And you were like limping around the hallways.
Crazy. This is the only tattoo I've ever gotten of all of them, which is quite a bit, that has never bled.
Yeah, the technique.
It never bled.
Amazing.
So that's my thing.
Love that.
This was worth it. And like, I think the idea of like me getting a big continual piece was great in theory, but like you get to a point where you're like, I have the idea, I have the concept. And I'm speaking about tattoos. I'm really speaking about like, if you have something that you want to go do and you know that that will make you happy, go do it. Go do it.
Yeah, hey, reminder, you have free will.
You do have free will.
You could literally do whatever. You could start a podcast tomorrow.
I could snatch it off your head right now if I wanted to.
And if you did, it's laid under here.
Is it?
It is. Hopefully. We're trying out a new product today. I don't think I'm going to reveal it on the pod because I have some other content I need to shoot.
Oh.
Follow me on @Liam for short if you're curious. I am trying out the sleepy tie because I straightened my hair and I wanted to preserve that style, but also give it a little bit of a curl without having to do all of the specific techniques with the hair tools. So we're trying that underneath all this today. Hopefully when I take it out, it'll be a gorgeous, gorgeous blowout for little to no effort.
Period.
So you could snatch this off of me right now and I'd still probably look stunning. This next segment, we're gonna play a little game. It's called Oof of the Week. And it's really where we try to make each other have that type of reaction. And whoever loses has to decide what we eat for dinner, which is a contentious decision in our
For
household.
you.
For me, we had a discussion about it last night, and really is picking dinner a positive or negative experience? For me, it's negative.
I feel like it depends on the day for both of us. For you,
Some
more
days I have a
often than
craving.
not, yeah.
Some days I have a craving and
Yeah.
I know exactly what I want. Other days I'm like, I literally cannot make this decision to save my life.
We're giving you exposure therapy.
Yes, it's exposure therapy. So if one of us reacts, that's technically losing and we have to pick dinner. If we both lose, I guess
Okay, I
we'll
gotta
figure it
pull
out
mine
as
up.
we go.
Okay, I gotta pull mine up.
Okay, my oof of the week.
And this can be like whatever.
Yes.
When I was about 10 years old, I was in my church parking lot, trauma. And I was really just trying to get away from it all. My mom had left the car running. And we had one of those, like, you know how there were like regular minivans and then like the big
Church fans.
yes,
Church
the
vans.
church vans. The Sunday school vans. My mom had a Sunday school van that
Why?
was huge, could seat like 8 people.
Why?
So many questions come to mind, but I don't have the answers. I'm sorry. Anyways, just painting the scene here. It's probably like 10 p.m. at night, and we had just gotten out of like after school Sunday school. So if anyone is familiar with religious trauma, hi. We didn't just go to Sunday school. We would do like after school church classes. And so we had just gotten done with that.
I did it too.
My mom left the car running, went back in to go like talk to someone for something. And I was like, oh, it'd be awesome if I just like drove the car around to pick her up. And so I got myself in the front seat and switched this big car. I'm like, my feet didn't even touch the gas. I had to like go down and like hold the steering wheel to like try to move it. And I switched it in reverse and I like slowly tried to like go, like slowly tried to just like let it reverse itself. And I ended up slipping and I hit the gas to reverse and I went all the way back and hit a telephone pole in the church parking lot. And like, I just remember like freaking out. Luckily the telephone pole didn't like collapse.
Did it wreck the car?
It didn't wreck the car, but it messed up the back really bad. So that's what turned me gay.
This is how I know that we are meant to have this podcast together, because that is not what I was going to say today. However, I did something very similar.
This is like a wild card section.
Yeah. So I'm going to change mine. So that's actually hilarious that you brought that up.
Yeah.
Because when I was...
And like, to be completely honest, we have not seen what each other wrote
Yes.
for this. Okay, go on, little nasty. Bye.
Thank you for being a guest judge.
Goodbye.
Let me clarify some facts.
No, take your time, please.
Okay.
Do you want some coffee?
Sure.
Bring. Ah. For the audio listeners, you're so welcome. Juicy. Juicy. Juicy.
And that's a story for the Patreon.
That's the story for the Patreon. That is an inside joke. And if you're one of our actual friends in real life, you'll get juicy.
If we've told you that story.
Coca-Cola.
Okay, so I'm going to change mine because I actually did something very similar to you.
Perfect.
When I was 3 years old, I drove my dad's car into my preschool.
Oh my gosh, because your dad was yeah.
No, he wasn't teaching at the school, but...
Oh, just a preschool that he was picking you up at.
Yeah. I think it was my brother
Tell
that
me
he was
more.
picking up.
Tell me more.
So it's very similar.
Do you have a history with school violence?
I cannot comment on that at this time.
Oh.
I did it! I won!
Okay. Well, technically you said it first, though.
I didn't.
Roll
We
the
weren't
camera.
playing the game.
Roll the camera.
We weren't playing the
We're
game.
always playing the game.
We weren't playing
the cameras
game.
were
yet.
on.
We weren't playing the game. That wasn't the segment.
Let's let the audience
I won
decide.
the segment. I won the segment. You picked dinner.
I'm popping it up right here.
You're picking dinner. I win.
Sure.
Okay, so anyway, the story behind that is very similar to yours. My dad was going in to pick up my brother at the preschool. He left me, and I climbed into the front seat, switched the car into gear, and was just in the front seat, driving the car. I actually, to be honest...
Wait, how old were you?
3.
That's insane.
I know. So to be honest, I don't know or remember the details of if I actually ended up hitting the school or not. But I know for a fact I got into the front seat, the gear was switched. I was moving the car at 3 years old, and my dad had to like run and grab the door and like get his arm into the car to stop the car and put it in park. So I have you beat by a few years.
So do you have a history of your dad like leaving you?
No. That's you,
in the
babe.
car?
Whoop.
You right? You're right.
And that
Let me
concludes
sick 'em.
that concludes today's oof of the week.
Big oof at the moment.
Wow.
Okay, well, wow.
Okay,
Okay, let's move on.
technically
Let's move
I got
on.
you to do it first.
You sure did, Jan. I'm proud of you.
Period. So we
Ching,
wanted to have something called pocket change. Let's sing it. 3, 2, 1.
Pocket change. Oh yeah.
Cha-ching.
Oh wow.
Pocket change. We wanted to leave you all with a little bit of advice.
Some coins.
Something to hold you off until the next time you see us. My pocket change this week.
What's one thing that made your week better?
I would say my pocket change of the week is that if you don't feel good and you're tired, skip like the coffee, go and move first. Move your body. Because honestly, it helps 9 out of 10 times. Going out, changing scenery, going for a walk, going to the gym, doing something, and just moving your body. Movement is medicine. I think that is much more than change. That's probably a few dollars worth of knowledge, so you're welcome. What's yours?
It's a really good one. I think balancing rest is something that has gotten to me a lot in the past week. Like, I'm just coming off of a work trip, and like knowing when to leave, knowing your boundary for like when you need to go home or like when you're no longer having fun, and just being comfortable saying, hey, this has been great. I need to go home and do my skincare and go to sleep because we have to get up at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so that you're not accidentally going right after work all the way up until 3 a.m. that night. Like, no, thank you. Like, I feel like 9:30, 10 is cute. And then you can leave and sleep and do your thing. But
I mean, we're definitely of the age now where like we'll go somewhere and
for yourself.
If it's not the vibe, it's not the vibe, and we'll leave.
I feel like we've always done that.
Yeah, literally. We've gone to something and within 5 minutes given each other that look and we've left.
Oh, for sure.
Because we just don't want to be there.
And if this has happened to you, no, it hasn't. Shut up.
No, it didn't. You didn't see that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am no stranger to the fake phone call and us rushing out and going to the car.
Or just walking out.
Yeah.
Like no drag involved.
Yeah.
Literally just leaving.
Yeah.
And that's valid.
Know when to leave.
I mean,
my
it's
pocket
also just
change.
like, do you really want someone at your party that doesn't want to be there? Because I'm not going to be the bitch that's like complaining the whole time. I just won't be there.
I'll show up and say hi, because like if I respect you enough to show up, like that's that's what I'm giving you. Is like, hey, I hope you're doing well. We'll catch up. But like, honestly, I'm not about to talk about the weather. I don't want to talk about your kid.
Definitely not.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Unless it's a fur baby. What are you gonna complain? You're gonna complain to me about 3 things: not getting sleep, screaming, or pee pee poo poo. And we deal with all those things with our children.
We deal with that enough with our cats.
But I'm not talking to anybody else about that.
We just did.
So no one to leave.
Yeah, love that. Okay, well, that's all we have for today's episode. I think that, this will probably change as we go because this is the first episode. So we'll try some things out. If you're interested in following that journey, follow oopthepod on literally all the socials and anywhere you can find.
So simple.
Streaming
so
platforms for podcasts.
So easy for you. We did that for you.
And if you're interested, at Liam for short.
It's Michael Jared.
You can find us on all socials there. So have a good one.
Wait, we have to do the oop jingle to go out.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oop. Wait, no, it was too short.
I'm so sorry. I thought we were doing
like,
the...
think like medium long.
Medium long? Okay.
Medium long, like
okay.
70s jingle.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll try our best.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oop. Beautiful.
Bye.
Oh. Oh.